It was our second day of our 10 days trip to the island country of Mauritius. A day earlier, we had landed at Mauritius from Mumbai. Our viewers can watch our last video where we have captured our journey from Mumbai to Mauritius, meeting our friend Krishna at the Mauritius airport and our check-in at the cozy Airbnb apartment. Preeti and Krishna invited us for breakfast this morning. It was a delicious and sumptuous breakfast at their cozy little apartment.
So when you are coming to India next? You are not coming, so हम लोग ही आ गए. हाँ. अभी क्या पता आप फिर से आ जाओ.
After breakfast, Krishna and Preeti took us for an entire day tour of Mauritius in their car. On the way, Preeti explained a lot about Mauritius. Mauritians speak French, English, and their local language is Creole.
हम लोग बोलते हैं ग्रैंड यहाँ पे बोलते हैं फ्रेंच में बोलते हैं.
Almost 70% of the Mauritian population are of Indian origin, whose ancestors came to this country during the British rule over India. Rest are Africans and Europeans. Some Mauritians, like my friend Preeti, can speak Hindi as well, as her ancestors came from Bihar region of India, whereas Krishna's ancestors came from Tamil Nadu. The roads in Mauritius are extremely well maintained, and it's a delight to drive through the smooth roads watching the scenic views around. The overall population of this small island country is just around 12 lakhs, hence not much traffic on the road. The only place where you get to see some traffic is Port Louis, which is the capital and the heart of the country, where people from all over the island come for work. Leaving Port Louis behind, we drove on with sights of the green mountains around. It was fun driving through the beautiful countryside while Krishna sang along with the local music playing on his car's music system. It was a surprise for us to know that Bhojpuri songs are also very popular in Mauritius.
When we will leave Grand Bassin to go to Samarin, then you will see how high already we are.
More high.
We are very high. You don't realize it.
Now we are.
Yes. When we go from Grand Bassin to Chamare, then you will see the land down
Shaman is
there
also in a
on the
high
mountain.
mountain.
We stopped for a while near a tea garden and clicked some photos and selfies. After a few minutes of drive, we arrived at the Grand Bassin, also popularly known as the Ganga Talao. Having parked our car outside, we walked towards the entrance. The entire area is very serene and peaceful. Ganga Talao is actually a crater lake situated deep within the mountains of Mauritius. This crater lake is located at an altitude of 1800 feet above the sea level. Ganga Talao is considered to be the most sacred Hindu site in Mauritius. We walked towards the lake listening to the chant of Om, which felt very soothing. There are many temples around the entrance. Here is the Kali Mata Mandir, and right next to it is the Kashi Vishwanath Mandir. The main entrance to the lake is a huge gate known as the Ganga Dwar, which was founded by the Hindu Mahasabha in 1925. The steps from the Ganga Dwar led us towards the crater lake or Ganga Talao. Ganga Talao literally means the lake of Ganga, symbolizing a connection to the river Ganga in India. As we descended towards the lake, we first found the Shiv Parivar Mandir, where idols of Shiv, Parvati and Ganesh were kept. The main temple here is the Shiv Mandir, just a few steps away, situated on the banks of the crater lake. During Shivratri, every year, all Hindu devotees of Mauritius travel to this place, sometimes walking barefoot from their homes with offerings. This is an age-old practice followed in Mauritius for many years. Also, Navratri is celebrated here with much grandeur. There is such a peaceful ambience here, and with the sound of Om chant, it automatically makes one feel meditative. Here you can see a cat very busy trying to catch a fish from the lake. ক্যাটটা ভাবছে ও কখন সাইডে আসবে, সাইডে এলেই ধরবে। ওই যে বড় ফিশ দেখো একটা। As we walked towards the main temple, we found various beautiful idols of Hindu deities adorning the banks of the lake. All the mountains here are volcanic mountains, and this lake was formed out of a crater deep within the mountains. The story of this lake is that in 1887, one Hindu priest from Mauritius had a dream that there is a sacred lake which was flowing with the blessings of goddess Ganga, which was somewhere hidden deep within the mountains. He set out in search of the lake on a seemingly impossible journey of finding one such lake hidden amongst the mountains. He then came across this lake amidst the volcanic rocks. From then onwards, this lake was considered sacred and temples were built around it. In fact, some years later, the water from Ganga river in India was brought and mixed with the water of this lake. I went inside the main Shiva Temple where devotees were offering their prayers. Till now, I knew that there are 12 Jyotirlingas found in various locations across India. But after coming here, I came to know that Mauritians consider this temple to be the Trayodash or the 13th Jyotirlinga. As I stepped forward to offer my prayer, the priest applied a special tilak on my forehead.
আমি গেলে পরে পালাবে, তাও পালাচ্ছেন না। চলো।
This is one of the best places that we visited in Mauritius. What a peaceful ambience and a spiritual vibe. We then went inside another temple where there are 108 Shivalingas on a circular platform with a central tall Shivalinga. It was an altogether different experience to watch water pouring on the Shivalinga from the top. We then drove towards one of the must-see attractions of Mauritius, which was just a few minutes away from Ganga Talao. The Mongal Mahadev, a 108 feet tall statue of Lord Shiva. The sight of the Mangal Mahadev statue is quite impressive, as it is a beautifully crafted, majestic statue. This statue is 108 feet tall and is the tallest statue in Mauritius. This beautifully crafted statue against the backdrop of the blue sky looked stunning. Just a few steps away from the Shiva statue, you will find another stunning statue of Goddess Parvati. Ganga Talao is a must visit if you are coming to Mauritius. It's simply amazing. I felt like staying here for some more time, but there were other places to see as well. After some time, we started again for our day tour to check out more interesting places.
ఏమన్నా వచ్చే ఎక్కువ పాట